And now, let's take a second to talk about the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. Clark, let's take a look at the Thunder for just a second. What's the key for them?
Thunder substitution, Darius Grant.
Here's Westbrook, averaging 14 points a game. Here's Grant. Nails it from close range.
Nice. Big momentum builders, those second chance points.
The pass cut off by Grant. Westbrook. Yes! Rips in the ferocious jam.
And Kevin, thinking about Russell Westbrook and looking at his college and pro career, this is interesting. This guy is a major throwdown artist right now. He's one of the best guard dunkers we have in the league. But he wasn't able to throw it down until he was a senior in high school. I think you'd have to call him a late full bloomer.
Here's Westbrook after Paul Pierce's score. To Grant. Here's Westbrook. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo.
Shocking how wide open he was. Even more shocking that he couldn't sink it.
And the turnover by Boston. They are looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Well, I think they squandered a lot of opportunities by trying to play catch-up from downtown. I mean, if you're hitting 35, 40% from beyond the arc, okay, that's fine. That's one thing. But to keep banging your head against the wall when you're not getting through, that's not smart.
Boston on D. Here's Grant. Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for two.
First team foul.
Ray Allen picks one up.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. You got to stop the layup there. Make him earn his points from the line.
He gets them both. Rondo with it. Right now averaging 15 points a game. Rondo. Now Garnett, guarded by Green. Gets in close, kisses it off the glass and in.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
Boston on D, trailing by 2. Grant, Pierce covering. Leads him with the pass, dumps it off. Kept alive. Grant drops it in on the layup. 6 points for him.
He saw the height mismatch and went to work immediately. That's smart basketball.
Here's Garnett. The shot misses, and the Thunder go the other way. It's 2-on-1. Garnett lays out, poked away, and it's tracked down by the Celtics. Down low. And Garnett misses.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
Here's Green. It's in for 3.
This is called you must extend your defense, especially on the three-point marksman.
Garnett, high post, from about 16, scooped up. Pierce nails it from the wing.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
Swing pass. Here's Westbrook, and that one's good.
They're really giving them all they can handle here. The defense is having a hard time keeping up.
To Wallace. Wallace a screen. 6 seconds to shoot. Rips it down, coming off the screen.
The well-set screen freed him up for the nasty throwdown. Nice execution.
Green. And here is Durant. The Thunder will keep possession.
Almost picked it off. Still, nice hustle there to deflect the pass out of bounds.
On defense, Boston. It's a 5-point game. Harden backs in. 6 seconds to shoot. They couldn't beat the buzzer. That's a turnover.
Violation. Celtics ball.
Rondo with it. Not on the scoreboard yet. The dump off to Pierce. The runner, good. Here's Westbrook. It's a 3-point game. Grant, Pierce covering. 6 seconds to shoot. Here's Harden, and Pierce pulls it down.
An explosive finisher just met a more explosive defensive surge. Great battle down low.
Now Wallace inside. Garnett backs him down. It bounces out of bounds after the shot.
Thunder ball.
Here's Westbrook. Just over 6 minutes left in the first. Grant connects on the baseline jumper. 8 points for him.
Well, I think the defense is going to have to pick it up a little bit. They've got to play a lot harder than they're playing right now. I mean, they're just standing around, going through the motions. They're not making any kind of effort to disrupt the offensive flow.
Here's Wallace, averaging 12 points a game. And the shot is good from Garnett.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot. He's extremely deadly from there.
We be the oasis. We show taste by making the whole place shift. We show faith. People with no patience. It don't make sense. It don't play safer than trouble and bass. Yes, we never play yes.
Here's Westbrook. Under 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Dumps it off to Durant. Down low. And here is Green working on Garnett. And Green gets it to go.
He clearly had the speed advantage there, and he used it to burn the D for the sweet hoop. Nice play.
Rondo with it. Still looking to get on the scoreboard.
He's not giving an inch on defense. He really bothered that shot.
Deflects the pass. The steal by the Celtics. Here's Allen. Nails the tray. He has 5.
The fast break left the defense scrambling to react, and they couldn't get to him in time.
Here's Grant, the 10-footer. Good.
He's really come out this quarter saying, give me the ball. I'm taking over. I'm demanding the ball. And you know what? He's delivered. A tremendous performance this quarter.
Rondo with the ball. It's Pierce on the wing. To Rondo. Wallace backs down. His first attempt, and that one's good.
I tell you what, Kevin, both teams have been on a tear. This could be a very high-scoring game.
Here's Westbrook. Grant. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Rajon Rondo.
That would have been a great play. Still, good job to get himself to the line.
He gets them both. Boston trailing. Here's Pierce in close. Finishes with the soft touch. 8 points for him.
Well, he's playing a well-rounded game, and he's really helped them in a number of ways.
Here's Grant. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo. Here comes Rajon Rondo. No points for him. Pierce inside. They rule this one goaltending. Count the shot. Here's Westbrook. About 3.5 minutes left in the first. Here's Harden. Buries the corner jumper.
Even though it was early in the shot clock, that's an opportunity you can't pass up, Kevin.
Coach Rivers wants a timeout. Perkins is in at center. Now Garnett, averaging 20 points per game. Garnett, the screen from short range. And it's Durant with the rebound.
There's another example, Kevin, of how they're hustling to all the missed shots to get an edge in the rebounding area.
Rajon Rondo. That's his second personal foul.
He knocks down the first one. Serbia is in at small forward. He gets them both. And it's that hustle, Clark, that translates into more opportunities, getting going fast here.
Yep, exactly right. They're really going after it to start this game. A nice, good start for them.
Now Allen, he has 5. Perkins with it, guarded by Green. 6 seconds to shoot. Shoots from the post. Perkins with the bucket.
I'm the reason everybody fired up this evening. I'm exhausted, barely breathing, holding on to what I believe in. No matter what, you'll never take that from me. My rain is gone.
Here's Westbrook. 2:43 left in the first quarter. Grant, guarded by Serbiak. Durant, outside runner. No good. So Boston will take it the other way. Now Allen. Garnett, the screen. Over Green. Puts too much on it.
He hasn't had the type of game that we thought we'd see. But despite that, the team is still doing quite well.
And here are the Thunder now. Kept alive. It's called for the travel, and they'll turn it over. Howard is in at center. Boston is just getting everything they want inside.
Points in the paint have been the story so far, and I don't think it's going to change unless this team starts defending with physicality, bodying up without fouling.
Now Allen, he's got 5, stolen away by Grant.
I think he got baited into throwing that one.
The Thunder with the turnover.
That was an ugly possession. They were out of sync completely, and the ball just sailed out of bounds.
Here's Pierce. 10-point.
That was perfectly designed, Kevin. An easy dunk on that inbounds play.
Here's Durant. Nails the easy jumper.
That's a tough shot for anyone. Those runners need a soft touch.
Garnett sticks it from 17 feet.
That's simply what a superstar does. He can make the most difficult plays look silky smooth.
It's tipped. Here's Harden. Lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack. They take a 2-point lead.
His agility and soft touch really paid off there. Not many players could have laid that in.
Here's Pierce from close range. graceful finish. 14 points for him.
This guy is perfect from the field in the quarter. They need to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
Grant. Kendrick Perkins grabs the miss. And here are the Celtics now. Here's Allen. It kicks high up and in.
He's been a go-to guy for him here in the quarter, doing an outstanding job putting the ball in the basket.
Here's Howard. Perkins pulls it in. Here comes Pierce. The Celtics with the slight lead.
Well, Kevin, they've really made a point of getting into the lane and scoring the ball inside. If I had to point out an area for improvement, it would be on the offensive glass. They need somebody to get in there, mix it up, and come away with a few extra possessions.
We've reached the end of the first, and it's a barn burner. Still close, though, 31-29. And it's the Thunder with the ball, trailing by 2. Grant. Oh, might have had a three-point play, but he couldn't power it down. He'll shoot 2. That's on Paul Pierce.
A good, smart foul there to stop the easy dunk.
And he makes the first one. He gets them both. Rondo with the ball. Not on the scoreboard yet. Here's Rondo. Can't get it to go. And the Thunder go the other way. From the line. Perkins on the rebound. Here comes Rajon Rondo. On the paint, Grant corrals the miss off the defensive glass. Now the Thunder with it. To Eli. Kept alive. And here is Howard. He's against Perkins. From inside. Stolen by the Celtics.
He got too casual with the ball there, and it led to a steal.
Here's Rondo. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And Durant gets it to go. Rondo with it. Wallace a screen. Fires from the elbow. The Thunder with the lead. Grant. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo.
Once he gets it inside, Kevin, he's really a good finisher. That's a good effort defensively to force the miss.
A foul called, and he earns a trip to the line.
That's a good call by the referee. There was definitely some contact on the release of the shot.
Walker, shooting 2.
He knocks down the first one. He gets them both. Here's Westbrook. Howard backs him down. Can't get it to go, so Boston will take it the other way. To Pierce. Baseline jumper, and that is good. He's got 16.
He can't be stopped. He's having a party out there.
Here's Grant. Oh! Flushes it in.
Well, Kev, how many guys can throw down like that? Incredible.
Here's Pierce. Laid in with the D draped all over him. Nice shot by the 12th-year veteran out of Kansas. Eli, the jump hook. It's a little short, but gets the friendly roll.
You knew that one was good as soon as he released it. That's cash money.
Tipped. Here's Westbrook. Flushes it with the one-handed jam. He has 6.
There's high percentage shots, and then there are 100% shots. That's as close as it gets right there.
Pierce. Connects from in close. And we're now all tied up at 39. Here comes Westbrook. He's got 6. Here's Grant. Oh! Whips in the reverse jam. He's got 20.
Nice looking reverse dunk there, and the defense couldn't do anything about it.
Boston trailing. Pierce lays it in. Sweet dime to lead into the rack.
That's a good example of excellent communication. The nice lead pass led his teammate right to the rim for the basket.
On defense, Boston. Here's Grant. Perkins pulls it in.
He hasn't been able to get on track here.
To Walker. Tries to drop it in, but it won't go. Here comes Westbrook. Here's Durant. Kept alive. Eli misses the layup. Tie ball game. Here's the break. Up ahead. Here's Rondo. Blocked. Good D by Durant. Now the Thunder with it. Here's Grant. Kendrick Perkins grabs the miss.
Kevin, he doesn't miss those layups often. Interior D made him think about that one, though.
And that one's good by Pierce.
Nice feed inside. Sets his teammate up for the easy deuce.
Grant lays it in off the glass. He's got 22.
Well, that was a nice start. After having a good first quarter, he's showing us more of the same here.
Coach Rivers calls time. Something to look forward to this Wednesday. It'll be Paul Pierce and the Boston Celtics as they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
It'll be fun to watch.
Rondo with the ball. Looking for his first bucket of the game. From the wing, a little long, but it goes in. He's got 24, 10 in this quarter alone. Here's Grant, drops it in from 12 feet. He's got 24.
Great awareness makes him a dangerous threat every time down the floor.
Here's Pierce. Scooped up. Allen. The shot is off, and the Thunder go the other way. To Harden from the paint. Finishes with the soft touch. He has 6. It's a close game here in Boston. Here's Rondo. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Westbrook.
They get Russell Westbrook.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Rondo. Shooting one.
No good, and they don't get the three-point play.
Nothing's working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the basket.
Wow! The emphatic jam. He's got 26.
My goodness gracious, Kevin, that's got to be the dunk of the night. No question about it.
Wallace a screen. Jones was parked down low and got hit with the 3-second call. Grant really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's really come on this quarter and been a huge factor off the bench.
His teammates are loving his effort off the bench. He is really energizing the team.
There's nothing like the luxury of bringing in a scorer off the bench. It's a weapon that all coaches would love to have.
Grant, he's covered by Rondo. Tipped. Great play by Jones. Here comes Rajon Rondo. Here's Pierce from close range. Green with the rebound. The Thunder with the lead. Grant. Kept alive. Tries again. Chokes on the layup.
Wallace, with a great defensive sequence, forces the miss and cleans the glass to finish it off.
Now Allen. 7 points in the game. Pierce backs in. Off the screen. Here's Rondo, tracked down by the Celtics. And that one's good by Pierce. Here's Westbrook. About 4.5 minutes left in the half. Here's Green. Off the mark with the 3-ball.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look. Just didn't convert.
Right block. Rondo backs down. On 7, Grant gets the board inside. And here are the Thunder now. Down low to Harden. Hits back rim and gets a nice bounce.
Green.
He's got 8.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
Wallace, Allen, in close, gets the lay-in.
That's a strong finish inside. That's where you want to work your magic, Kevin.
The Celtics changing it up. And here are the Thunder now. About 3.5 minutes left in the second.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Green with authority. 9 points in the game so far.
Too easy. Far too easy.
Rondo with it. Here's Pierce. No luck on the 3-point attempt.
One of the ways where they've shown a definite edge, Kevin, has come on the glass today.
The handoff to Grant. Had a piece of it. Boston trailing. Rondo with it. Pierce tries to save it. And it's gathered up by Green. Here comes Westbrook. 6 points for him. 1:47 left in the half. Wallace a screen. Here's Allen. And they call goaltending. They'll give him the bucket.
And he gets another one here in the second. He can be dangerous from outside. Watch out.
Here's Westbrook. Rondo dives for it, but it's picked off by Harden. Here's Grant, gently drops it in. And he has 28 points for the game.
He's really doing a nice job leading his team and setting a terrific pace this quarter. He's been absolutely dominant.
Now Allen, he's got 12. Dumps it off, buries the short-range jumper. He's got 6.
Now that's great court vision, Kevin. Even when he was about to shoot, he was still able to spot the open man.
And here are the Thunder now. Green. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Here's Wallace, guarded by Green. The dump off to Allen. Wallace a screen. Releases from 15, and Garnett misses.
He's really struggled to get into any kind of comfortable flow here. 0 points this quarter, and he really doesn't look like himself out there.
Here's Grant, laid in softly off the glass. 30 points in the game.
He's really been the focus of their offensive game plan, and he's come through for his team as they've built this lead.
Here comes Westbrook. Here's Grant, nails the buzzer beater.
Ooh-wee, Kevin. That was a big shot to extend their lead and send them into halftime with momentum. The Thunder have been on a scoring tear, Kevin.
Yeah, they've really been hot. The clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. The score, 64-58. And now the T-Mobile halftime report. Well, let's check out the story of the stats. Oklahoma City been grabbing a ton of rebounds in the first half.
Well, they've got a decent lead, and by staying strong on the boards, they can widen that gap even further.
Grant has started off well.
Has he ever, Kevin? I mean, he's just been going off. I don't know any other way to put it.
Welcome, everyone. The second half of this 2K Sports NBA presentation getting underway. We've got quite a battle going on in this one. Here's Westbrook. He's got 6.
Thunder substitution, Darius Grant.
And here are the Thunder now. 6-point lead. Grant bounces high, but falls through. He's got 34.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
It's stolen by Durant. Harden on the inside.
Great vision on display there. The pass led him perfectly to the basket. That's how you do it.
Knocked loose. Stolen away by the Thunder.
I think this quarter particularly, we're seeing...
Durant.
Rondo with it. 6 points for him. The break is on. Cheryl Miller had a chance to catch up with Doc Rivers earlier. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, Kev. He said it feels like they've been in a 15-round title fight, but they have to stop getting beaten up in one area, turnovers. He said we got to protect the ball and just get our heads in the game and get our heads in the game. That's the latest from courtside. Kevin and Clark?
Okay, thanks, Cheryl. And Clark, when you see the kind of plays where they're unable to run their offense, as a coach, you start getting concerned.
Oh, without question. I mean, you have plays set up, you know your players can run them, and then they throw the ball away. You don't like to see that. They're not concentrating, trying to make a play, but it's about court awareness, understanding not only where your teammates are, but where's the defense. You've got to be able to understand and see both.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 6. Inside, Grant. Pierce covering. Over Wallace. Rondo with the rebound.
They've got to have a little more patience on offense, Kevin. They're rushing. Found them to prevent the easy basket. He'll have to earn it at the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Rondo shooting one.
He can't complete the three-point play. The Thunder with the lead. Grant, Pierce covering. And Oklahoma City turns it over.
You can't be careless with the ball. That's a loss of focus, plain and simple.
You have to like what we're seeing from Ray Allen.
He's really in the zone and is racking up the points in bunches.
He certainly has. He's getting all the looks he wants and is finishing his chances.
They need to do something to get him out of his rhythm before it's too late.
Rondo with it. He's got 8. To Allen. Wallace a screen. Grant has it, and that's his 8th rebound of the contest. Leads him in. Here's Harden. Finished off the break. 15 points in the game.
Well, he's lighting it up, and that surprises no one. This guy is just a dynamite scorer.
Coach Rivers wants to talk it over. Rondo with it. Wallace, open look, kept alive. Here's Garnett, nets it from the wing. Sweet touch by the 15th-year veteran out of Farragut Academy. Here comes Westbrook. He's got 6. Westbrook, scooped up. Here's Westbrook. Six seconds to shoot. Here's Grant. Great finish in traffic. He's got 36.
He's not normally a prolific scorer, but he's given them a big lift in this one.
Baseline. Here's Garnett. Rebounded. Allen to the right block. Garnett gets another chance and converts it.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
Here's Westbrook. About 6.5 minutes left in the third. To Harden, to the paint, Wallace gets the reach-in call. That's foul number 2 for him.
Wallace. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Boston on D, 6-point game. To the inside.
Oh, 2 hands to make sure.
Boston trailing. Here's Allen. A missed 3.
Well, Kev, they're making a strong statement under the boards. I mean, out-rebounding by a pretty good margin here.
To Green. Westbrook from short range. Lays it right in. 8 points for him. You know, Clark, you're right. They're really strong inside.
And it's showing up today, Kevin. I mean, really showing up. There's no doubt about it.
Rondo with it. He's got 8. Garnett, the screen. 6 seconds to shoot. Allen, that's good.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Westbrook, following the 3 from Ray Allen. Here's Grant. No good. So Boston will take it the other way. Right around 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Here's Wallace, defended by Durant. Inside, gets in close. Wallace, good.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Boston on D, trailing by 5. Grant. It falls short.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall.
Now the Thunder with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Westbrook. Nails the baby hook. He's got 10.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Another steal. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They lead by 7.
Excellent defense, and the steal earns them a quick bucket in transition.
Here's Garnett. They rule this one goaltending. Count the shot.
Well, they're trailing here, but you got to admire how hard they're playing. I mean, that kind of effort is a winning effort. They're working the ball inside and trying to do what they can to get back in it.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 12. Grant. Laid in with the D draped all over him. He has 38 in the game. Rondo with it. 8 points for him. Inside to Perkins. Right corner. Screen by Perkins. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pierce. Garnett is called for a loose ball foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul, second team foul.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Grant from inside. Graceful finish.
He's showing great leadership here, willing his team into this game with his performance, doing everything in his power to cut into the lead.
Rondo with it. 8 points for him. Now Garnett, defended by Durant. 5 on the shot clock. And the shot is good from Garnett.
Those are the shot opportunities you want, right in the lane.
The Thunder with the lead. Grant. Rebound by Ray Allen. And here we go with Rajon Rondo. Here's Pierce. The baseline J, rebounded by Howard. And the Thunder with possession. 9-point game. The steal by the Celtics. Here's Perkins, lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 12. Grant, Pierce covering. Here's Durant. Buries the runner. 12 points for him.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Screen by Perkins. 6 seconds to shoot. Allen drains the easy jumper. 19 points in the game.
When you get a hot hand like him, it's real simple. You need to keep going with it.
Here's Grant. Nails it from the left block.
I'll tell you what, he's been an efficient scorer for them. He executes, takes good shots, and he always seems to make a basket when it's needed most. He's excellent at timely baskets.
Rondo with it. He's got 8. Here's Pierce. Here's Garnett. Kept alive. Dumps it off to Garnett. Gets another shot, and this time it counts. 14 points for him.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know. He's put the team on his shoulders and really carried them offensively. An amazing performance by that man.
Rondo with the ball. 34 seconds left in the third. Allen. Scooped up. Here's Rondo. Yes, from downtown. Nice bucket by the 4-year man out of Kentucky.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
We've reached the end of the third, and it's been an exciting game. The score, 94-88. Grant came to play. 44 points and 9 assists. He's 1 assist shy of a double-double.
No question. He's been a beast on the boards, Kevin. Some guys take over a game with their scoring. He's doing it with his rebound.
Fourth quarter about to get started here in what's been an entertaining game. Okay, they're ready to begin the start of the fourth quarter. It's been an intense battle. Both teams unwilling to give ground. Rondo with it. He's got 11. Swing pass.
Substitutions on the court.
Rondo with it. To Garnett. Rondo jacks up the triple. Grant holds it in, and that's his 9th rebound thus far. Here's Harden, dumps it off, and Durant gets it to go.
That's exactly what coaches love to see on offense. High percentage shots.
Lobs it up. Oh! Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throwdown there. Fantastic pass to set the alley-oop jam up there. You gotta love that.
The Thunder with the turnover.
Sometimes you just don't connect. They can't dwell on it. They've got to move on and just D up and get it back.
Rajon Rondo with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's really doing a great job of finding the open man, and he has his team working in harmony because of it. It's like he has a second set of eyes.
He is doing such a great job of distributing, Clark. How do you counteract that?
They need to put more pressure on the ball and to try to force him to give it up before he gets comfortable.
And here are the Thunder now, after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Grant, defended by Allen, leads him with the pass. Nice job on the assist by Grant. And he's got a double-double. Here's Wallace. Garnett backs him down. Rondo. Oh, just missed it, but he drew contact, and he'll head to the line.
First team foul.
Rajon Rondo is a Kentucky All-Southeastern Conference guard, comes to the NBA, picked by Phoenix, goes to Boston.
Shooting
Now he's with all these great players, including Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce. Think of the pressure that guy had on him when he was given the keys to that offense as a starting point guard.
I don't think of it as much from a pressure standpoint as an opportunity. because those guys are all pros. Clearly they wanted to win a championship, and there was an expectation that they would because you had Ray Allen and Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce together. But I think for that young player, it did a lot for his confidence to be able to step in and be part of a championship team that early in his career. So I don't think he looked at it as pressure. I think he looked at it as a wonderful opportunity to play with three of the greatest players that have played in the last couple of decades in the NBA.
And the Garnetts, the Allens, the Pierces, they want him to be vocal. They have said, yell at us, tell us where to be. You're our leader out here.
Well, it's one thing to say it. It's a whole other thing to get Rondo to do it on a regular basis. Those guys have about 33, 34 years of NBA experience between them. So he's grown into it nicely, though, and I think his confidence just continues to grow.
Rondo with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Garnett. That's good.
He's starting to pick up his game in this half.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Grant, he's covered by Rondo. Tipped away.
Nice pilfer there. Way to grind it out on defense.
Rondo to the baseline. Rondo hits the bottom of the net.
After a subpar first half, I like the way he's been much more aggressive here in the second, finding a way to hit his shots and get more shots.
The rebound by Grant, and he's got a triple-double.
Explosive offense. These two teams have been going at each other this entire game.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Cheryl Miller had a chance to catch up with Doc Rivers earlier. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey guys, he told his team that he wants them taking more shots from beyond the arc. He said, if you got a good look, fire it up. Don't be tentative. He's giving up.
Substitution on the court.
Now Allen, 6-point game. To Pierce. Nice move. No good. Cephalosha has picked up his first foul of the game.
Well, he got hammered. The D definitely got their money's worth on that foul.
He gets them both. Here's Westbrook. He's got 12. About 4.5 minutes left to the fourth. Here's Grant. Oh, wow! With authority.
He's been in the zone, Kevin. If they can put it all together around his scoring, they might still have a chance.
And here are the Celtics now. The Thunder making the shot. Pierce dumps it off. Here's Garnett. That's good. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Eli is in at center. Here's Westbrook. Eli. And it's no good. Poor shot selection there, to say the least. Here's Garnett. Can't extend the lead to double digits. Oklahoma City trailing. Grant from the paint, flips it in for two. Rondo with it. He's got 20. To Pierce. They'll get another shot. Knocked loose.
17 seconds.
Howard is in at center.
Substitution. Raymond Howard.
Now Allen. 26 points for him. Garnett backs in. In close. Flies in for the layup.
Easy look in the paint. The defense got abused there.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Thunder substitution. Nick Collison.
Here's Westbrook. 12 points for him. Just over 3 minutes left in the game. Here's Green. Beautiful teardrop finish.
Such a creative finish. That was an impressive move.
The Celtics with the lead. Wallace. Wallace a screen.
They're just being too careless with the ball and trying to force the issue. They're trying to make things...
Rondo with it. Garnett. No luck, so Oklahoma City will take it the other way. They've trailed by as many as 8 points. In the first half, they were excellent in limiting giveaways.
Yeah, they were, Kevin, and that's the operative word there. Were successful. They need to regain that focus and make some better decisions now.
Now Garnett. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Rondo with the ball. On the shot clock. Here's Pierce. Rondo leads the game in assists.
He's got a sky-high field goal percentage, and that's because he's been working to get good looks.
The Thunder will call a full timeout. They're losing by 3. 1:42 left in the fourth. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They trail by 3. Howard backs down. Lays it in off the glass.
Speed is only part of the equation here. He's not blinding quick, but he was determined to take that one to the rim.
The Celtics take a full timeout. They're winning by 1. 1:33 left in the game.
Eli.
Now Allen, 26 points for him. Garnett backs in. Kisses it off the glass and in.
As if there was any question, Kev, he's just not fazed by the pressure. He stays focused and always makes big plays.
And here are the Thunder now. It's a 3-point game. Stolen away by Garnett.
Kevin, that's another turnover. They're struggling against the defensive pressure after handling the ball so well earlier in this game.
Here's Pierce. He has 35. Rondo with the ball. 6 seconds to shoot. Dumps it down with one hand. The Thunder call time. They're down by 5. 53 seconds left to the fourth. Howard is in at center. Here's Westbrook. 12 points for him. Inside, dumps it off. Howard. The 3 won't fall. Here comes Pierce. It's a 5-point game. To Pierce. Here's Garnett. The rebound by Jeff Green. And here are the Thunder now.
Time is getting short now. If they don't get some quick points, game over.
Harden. Blocked. The Thunder will hold on to it. Eli is in at center. Green has been sensational.
He's really been terrific all game long. It seems like every missed shot is ending up in his hands.
Is rebounding something you can work on, Clark, or is it just natural ability?
I think it's a combination. You can work on rebounding, but the very best rebounders do it naturally. They've got tremendous timing, excellent strength, and they're also very good second jumpers. They get off their feet quick, and then they've got a desire to pursue the ball.
The Thunder are intentionally fouling.
Howard.
Rondo with the ball. He's got 20.
Defensive foul. Russell Westbrook. That's his second personal foul. 4-team foul. Rondo shooting 2.
Off target on the first. He misses them both. Hauled in by Green, and that gives him a double-double. Deflected. Stolen by the Celtics. The Celtics trim the series lead to 2-1 as they defeat Oklahoma City 126-121. Paul Pierce